Be prepared. The darkness isn't merely an ending. It's a harbinger. The gateway has been breached, and its effects are already rippling through existence. The heavens hang motionless, weighted, as if suspended in anticipation. If you've sensed it, that peculiar weight pressing against your spirit, there's a reason. The new moon didn't simply cloak the world in shadow. It awakened something dormant within your being. When light retreats, true strength emerges, not from celestial bodies or planetary alignments, but from beneath the fabric of existence itself. This force moves without fanfare. It flows silently through the chosen vessels first. You weren't meant to detect it. The majority won't, but you have. This awareness marks you as one of the select few who can sense the unseen transformation. Allow the cosmos to witness your devotion. Feel empowered to declare, "I'm prepared for my miracle," or express similar sentiments to harmonize with this portal's energy. Perhaps revisit your declaration in the coming days for reflection. An ancient power rises through the quiet, brooking no delay. The surface may appear tranquil now, but within hours, that serenity will fracture. This transcends mere manifestation. It's a spiritual emergence. You're not creating. You're becoming a channel for creation itself. This new moon represents the labor pains, the compression, the agony preceding breakthrough. You might experience heaviness, unease, perhaps mental cloudiness, your thoughts scattered and unfocused. This occurs because your essence carries something divine, something born not of your intentions but your destiny. The universe isn't requesting visualization or documentation. It's compelling creation into being. Under this moon, you don't manifest, you birth. And like all births, it's chaotic, thunderous, transformative. When your reality begins shifting faster than comprehension, don't fight it. What flows through you serves not just your purpose but benefits those who couldn't bear this burden. Before dawn breaks, understanding will dawn. A miracle inhabits this moment, but it's selective. Most will remain oblivious. They'll pass by unseeing, chatter mindlessly, slumber through its presence. This moon doesn't distribute its gifts indiscriminately. It evaluates worthiness to receive its blessings. Miracles require fertile ground. They demand steadiness, unwavering faith, and perfect alignment. Consider lightning's nature. It strikes only where conditions are precisely right. Similarly, during this new moon, only those capable of maintaining that frequency, free from fear or doubt, will experience its power. This energy cuts clean and deep. It disregards proclaimed spirituality. It responds to authentic vibration, not empty words. And when this force sweeps through the space, it bypasses those clutching their past wounds, dated narratives, or skepticism. The divine energy refuses to expend itself where doubt prevails. Your presence here signals you've progressed further than many. Yet proximity alone isn't sufficient. This moon carries this precise message. Being near the miracle doesn't guarantee its embrace. You might sense its presence. You might feel its energy brushing your consciousness. But if limitations still cloud your mind, if you question your worthiness of such grace, it will glide past unnoticed. An invisible selection process unfolds this night. Those who embrace the unseen realms prepare to step into revelations others won't even register. This isn't some arbitrary celestial event. This miracle hasn't materialized suddenly on this evening. It's been circling your existence for months, waiting patiently for you to unlock a single gateway. It's been present in those missed connections. It's been concealed within conversations you dismissed as trivial. It's been manifesting in those moments you labeled mere coincidences. You believed it departed, but it's been orbiting your reality, seeking that precise moment when your energy finally proclaimed, "I welcome this." Each setback, each frustration you encountered this year wasn't divine negligence. It was alignment awaiting its perfect moment. The miracle couldn't manifest while your frequency was saturated with anxiety, self-comparison, or restlessness. It required space. Now this new moon, this celestial void, has created that opening. The vacuum once filled with uncertainty now pulses with magnetic potential. That's why events accelerate now, almost supernaturally. Old connections resurface. Sealed doors swing open. Forgotten inspirations reignite. This isn't chance. It's liberation. It's been awaiting your surrender of logical resistance. Logic declares impossibility. Faith proclaims inevitability. This time, faith resonates stronger. The miracle isn't novel. It's finally permitted entry. Every miracle demands exchange. Not as punishment, but as cosmic balance. The universe never delivers fresh blessings into hands already clutching old burdens. During this new moon, the weight of what you're carrying becomes unmistakably apparent. Perhaps you've sensed it already. That inexplicable urge to release something once comforting. A relationship, a pattern, a mindset. This isn't coincidental. It's the silent negotiation preceding the exchange. The miracle doesn't seek your temporal resources or material wealth. It requests your emotional density, your accumulated baggage, those lingering resentments, those outdated self-images maintained for security. This moon doesn't inquire, "What do you desire?" Instead, it whispers, "What will you release?" And for the chosen ones, this answer emerges not from rational thought, but from deep, intuitive knowing. You'll notice something in your existence that feels burdensome, unnecessary, or even toxic. When you attempt to envision life without it, resistance will surge through you. That's your signal that it's precisely what needs to be released. Perhaps it's an old grievance you continue to nurture for a sense of control. Maybe it's a former version of yourself you've evolved beyond, yet still hold on to because your identity without it seems uncertain. Or possibly it's the subtle dependency on being the perpetual victim. That quiet martyrdom that's transformed from a temporary state into your defining characteristic. The miracle hovers, seeking landing. But it cannot coexist with what depletes you. It doesn't compete for your attention. It awaits your invitation. The miracle won't wrestle with the baggage you're carrying. It will either find space or depart. If you've noticed something seemingly slipping away lately, don't mistake it for loss. It's purification. The universe is extracting what you would have otherwise clung to. Letting go isn't torment. It's evidence that you're prepared to welcome what you truly merit. Here's the revelation. The miracle's arrival won't be announced with fanfare. It won't descend in a burst of radiance or marked by celestial signs. It might appear as disruption, uncertainty, perhaps even distress. Don't anticipate seamless delivery. Expect transformation, because before the miracle can stabilize your reality, it must first reconstruct it. This week might bring loss. A friendship might dissolve. A career prospect might vanish. A long-held dream might crumble suddenly. The pain will be real. You'll question, why is the universe taking this now? But when clarity returns, you'll understand that what departed wasn't taken. It was upgraded. The miracle must dismantle what would have impeded it. This is the sacred principle governing this new moon's influence. It's not disorder. It's divine orchestration. The universe isn't opposing you. It's clearing your path with an accuracy that will only become apparent in retrospect. For those chosen, this transition cuts deeper. You've been seeking elevation, purification, but the vibrations of your past reality cannot traverse into your emerging one. So the miracle masquerades as loss because loss alone penetrates the ego's defenses. When structures begin collapsing, remain observant rather than fearful. Every conclusion maps the way toward the miracle that your former reality couldn't contain. That devastating heartbreak, it created the space the miracle required. That frustrating delay, it was the sacred pause before perfect alignment. The miracle won't appear flawless upon arrival. It'll manifest as uncertainty wrapped in timing that seems illogical until suddenly, everything makes perfect sense. When chaos seems to reign, remember that the universe isn't malfunctioning. It's orchestrating movements beyond your current perception. This is the moment when faith must transcend comprehension, because when it does, you'll come to understand the miracle wasn't merely bestowed upon you. It manifested through you for you, and as a reflection of your evolution. This new moon brings not just darkness, but an intense yearning. If you're experiencing restlessness, irritability, or unexpected emotional surges, it's because your shadow self has awakened with a fierce appetite. Those aspects of yourself you believed were resolved, managed, or concealed are now demanding recognition. They seek disruption. They crave reaction. They attempt to ensnare you in familiar destructive patterns, asserting their lingering influence. That's why seemingly insignificant matters might feel overwhelming today. An ordinary remark can feel like a deliberate assault. A temporary setback can feel like absolute rejection. A recollection can feel like reopening an ancient wound. Your shadow doesn't seek healing. It demands an audience. It thrives on attention, your emotional response, that brief moment when you forget your growth and revert to past patterns. This new moon's darkness provides the perfect stage for its performance. In this moment, you're suspended between dual frequencies, the approaching miracle and the shadow attempting to obstruct it. Both hunger for dominance, but only one will claim your energy. The test manifests when provocation arises, when plans derail, or when dormant emotions suddenly surface without warning. This isn't coincidence, it's deliberate provocation. Because when the shadow elicits your reaction, you fuel its existence. It grows powerful enough to obscure the miracle that was within reach. Feeding your shadow tonight signals to your miracle that you're not prepared to embrace light. This represents spiritual discipline in its purest essence, experiencing darkness's pull yet refusing its dance. Your shadow doesn't require your love now. It needs your silence. It seeks conflict, not forgiveness. By maintaining your ground, by allowing the urge to pass without engagement, the miracle recognizes your energy's stability as suitable for manifestation. Grasp this truth. Your emotions serve as currency in this portal. Squander them, and the cost becomes severe. But maintain peace amid the trial, and you'll realize that true power lies not in confronting your shadow, but in denying its sustenance. The chosen ones face intense observation now, not from others, but from the energy itself. The universe seeks those capable of carrying the flame without self-immolation. Those who succeed will receive what others deem impossible. This miracle doesn't require pursuit. It actively seeks connection with you in this very moment as you listen. It's weaving through your reality, leaving breadcrumbs, transmitting signals, examining if your consciousness is heightened enough to perceive. It's delicate. That melody that's been echoing in your mind throughout the day. That specific word that seems to materialize everywhere you look. That random encounter with a stranger whose words mysteriously align with your thoughts. These aren't mere coincidences. The miracle doesn't announce itself boldly. It communicates through intricate patterns. You're being reached out to in this moment. This gateway doesn't demand rituals, crystals, or fortune. It requires heightened perception because the universe communicates not through digital means, but through synchronicities, intuitive nudges, and recurring patterns. If you sense reality responding to you, trust that perception. You're being directed towards something already set in motion. Perhaps you notice the same song playing whenever you contemplate your next move. Perhaps someone mentioned a location or name that instantly resonated within you. Perhaps an unexpected delay positioned you precisely where a crucial encounter awaited. This is the miracle's language. It doesn't declare, it orchestrates. But here's the vital truth. If you persist in rationalizing, you'll miss its message. The analytical mind filters spiritual signals like unwanted noise. It dismisses what defies logic. Yet miracles exist entirely within the realm of the inexplicable. Miracles aren't scarce. Most simply refuse to answer their call. The chosen ones perceive differently. They recognize when coincidence transcends into significance. They detect the frequency in the quiet spaces between events. Consider this your confirmation. The miracle isn't approaching. It surrounds you already. You might sense an unusual energy in tonight's atmosphere. Not anxiety, but expectant anticipation. That's the vibration of alignment manifesting. The miracle lingers within reach, awaiting only your recognition. Stop dismissing the subtle signs. They're not insignificant. They're your coordinates. When something persists, a phrase, a symbol, a name, it's intentional. It signals the thinning veil and open communication channel. Once you finally respond, once doubt transforms into receptivity, the circling miracle need not call further. It will materialize. Within 48 hours, you'll encounter an unusual situation, subtle yet unsettling. You'll feel displaced, as if misguided or inappropriately positioned. Resist the urge to flee. This isn't happenstance. It's precise positioning. The portal reveals itself not through comfort, but by placing you where alignment can reach you, despite any inconvenience. Miracles don't manifest through order. They emerge through disruption. Perhaps you'll find yourself in an unexpected place, encountering someone destined to alter your path. Maybe a seemingly inconvenient delay anchors you long enough to discover a sign, a message, or a synchronicity that feels divinely placed. These aren't random occurrences. They're divine redirections. When something feels misaligned, remain vigilant. The miracle often conceals itself within discomfort. Your rational mind will urge escape. Your inner wisdom will softly suggest, remain. This is your test. This moon's energy embeds sacred timing within uncertainty. The chosen will initially sense the gentle nudge to pause rather than flee. The significance may not be immediate, but retrospect will reveal how that seemingly illogical moment transformed everything. The divine doesn't misplace its chosen ones, it strategically repositions them. Every miracle operates on cosmic timing, and this one's countdown has begun. The gateway revealed under this new moon remains temporary. You have 72 hours to acknowledge it before it seals and transitions. Many believe miracles passively await discovery. They don't. Certain miracles possess consciousness. They observe. They evaluate. They select their landing points. If you're unfocused, skeptical, or disconnected from your intuition, it will redirect to someone attuned enough to recognize it. Reject it, and it flows to another. This isn't about patience. It's about heightened awareness. The miracle offers one opportunity. It resides within seemingly mundane moments. An unexpected impulse, a spontaneous thought, a synchronicity demanding attention. Recognition becomes your responsibility. Currently, everything surrounding you carries magnetic significance. Dialogues, sequences, melodies, interruptions. These form a constellation pointing toward singular truth. A living opportunity hovering nearby, awaiting acknowledgement. Universal wisdom speaks softly but moves swiftly. Hesitation triggers redirection. The miracle persists, finding those who listen attentively. The chosen ones don't demand evidence. They sense the pull and embrace it before logic intervenes. This attracts miracles consistently. They don't pursue, they perceive. 3 days remain. Maintain vigilance. Preserve openness. Stay conscious, because the miracle already encircles you, determining your readiness to receive. If your vision seems unusual today, experiencing focus difficulties, unexplained twitches, or heightened sensitivity to light and shadow, it transcends physical symptoms. Your perception undergoes transformation. The new moon doesn't merely darken the sky, it thins dimensional boundaries. As illumination fades, transformation occurs within your subtle realms. The same magnetic forces influencing oceanic tides, botanical growth, and circadian rhythms directly activate your third eye, that ethereal gateway between physical and spiritual dimensions. During this activation, ordinary vision begins to shift. You may notice the world's edges feel peculiar, as if reality carries a different texture, or the way light dances around beings and objects seems altered. Entering darkened spaces, you might sense your vision adapting to something more profound than mere darkness, as if your eyes are penetrating through multiple layers of existence, seeking what lurks beyond conventional perception. Trust this sensation. Your vision isn't failing. It's awakening to its original purpose. This isn't mere fantasy. The chosen ones possess heightened sensitivity to energetic frequencies. During this new moon, as the cosmic veil grows increasingly transparent, your physical and spiritual vision begin to merge. The haziness you experience isn't weakness but recalibration. You're transitioning from basic sight to profound seeing. An eye might pulse rhythmically, like an untranslated cosmic message. This represents energy seeking release through your optic pathway, one of the strongest channels linked to your third eye center. This sensation intensifies with your growing receptivity. You're literally shifting between dimensional planes, even unconsciously. Heightened sensitivity to light and shadow serves as another indicator. Notice how certain illuminations feel overwhelming, not from brightness but from energetic intensity. Some individuals' energy fields may appear too radiant to observe directly. You might find yourself avoiding certain gazes, not from social anxiety, but because their vibrational frequency clashes with yours. Your perceptual abilities are expanding beyond your comfort threshold. This new moon catalyzes this expansion among the chosen ones, pushing beyond conventional limitations. You're developing awareness of what others overlook. This transcends traditional paranormal encounters. It's about perceiving energy's authentic architecture, its patterns, movements, and communications. The visual distortion isn't a malfunction, but reality shedding its illusions. Resistance increases disorientation, but surrendering to this expansion allows new clarity to emerge. You'll begin detecting subtle energetic signatures. You'll notice how certain individuals carry electromagnetic disturbances, how spaces hold emotional residue, how your reflection reveals deeper dimensions beyond physical appearance. The perceived changes in your eyes, their apparent age shifts or softening, reflect their evolving frequency attunement. Every visual fluctuation, every subtle twitch, every moment of blur marks a spiritual initiation. Reality reveals that your eyes transcend mere biological instruments. They're truth sensors. As the veil thins beneath this new moon's influence, truth becomes increasingly visible. You may witness something typically hidden from ordinary perception. Embrace this revelation without fear. Don't pursue it forcefully. Simply observe. The upcoming days may reveal something beyond the external realm. It might be the instant you finally recognize the subtle force that has been your constant guide. Every extraordinary occurrence shares the same humble beginning. Not through grandiose announcements or celestial signals, but through seemingly mundane moments. A serendipitous encounter, an unexpected ring of your phone, a spontaneous invitation, or words that mysteriously linger in your consciousness. You might dismiss it as insignificant, but this is precisely how the universe operates in disguise. It channels the remarkable through the ordinary, testing who possesses the awareness to perceive. Before transformation can anchor itself in your existence, the universe crafts a pivotal moment. Not a physical intersection, but an instant that examines whether your inner being can detect what remains invisible to your physical eyes. It manifests as uncertainty, as disruption to your established patterns, as a gentle yet persistent call for your attention. The question remains unspoken, yet your body resonates with its presence. The subtle shift, the magnetic pull, the undeniable sense of something greater hovering in your periphery. This is where most hesitate. The rational mind struggles to classify the experience. Questions arise. Is this meaningful? Am I deluding myself? What if I misinterpret? But universal wisdom transcends rational thought. It communicates through synchronicity, through energetic resonance, through timing too precise to be coincidental. Those who embrace miracles aren't the analytical observers. They're the ones who intuitively recognize sacred moments. Preparation becomes impossible. It won't await your readiness or comfort. It emerges when least anticipated, during periods when you've nearly convinced yourself that change has abandoned you. This is the universe's method of ensuring pure choice. When nothing remains to lose, decisions flow from heart-centered wisdom rather than fear-based reasoning. This new moon portal transcends simple beginnings. It presents divine opportunities. The universe will offer something that appears too immediate, too expansive, or too unconventional to comprehend. Perhaps an opportunity that awakens your fears, a connection that feels unfamiliar, or a risk-demanding faith beyond logical justification. In that brief moment of uncertainty, your destiny pauses, awaiting your response. Each chosen individual will experience this uniquely. Some will feel an persistent internal guidance that refuses to be silenced. Others will face tangible choices, relocation, transformation, or bold ventures. The manifestation varies, but recognition remains crucial, for miracles don't emerge amidst confusion. They manifest through absolute clarity. The universe never asks if you're prepared. Instead, it questions your willingness to acknowledge that this moment could be pivotal. The paradox lies in how miracles initially manifest, not as divine interventions, but as disruptions masquerading as possibilities. Yet those who are chosen are discovering that unease isn't a warning sign. It's the resonance of destiny reorganizing itself to create space. Your heartbeat quickens, your core trembles, time seems to pause briefly, and suddenly, everything crystallizes into perfect clarity. This is the challenge you've been unconsciously readying yourself for. In this crucial instant, the entire cosmos converges into a singular inquiry. Will you embrace it? Will you place your faith in something yet unproven? Will you follow your inner guidance rather than your apprehensions? Understanding the complete journey isn't necessary. Calculating every risk isn't required. Movement is all that's needed. The miracle isn't awaiting perfect circumstances. It's awaiting your engagement. With your acceptance, an unseen barrier dissolves. The atmosphere shifts perceptibly. Your inner knowing becomes more acute. Synchronicities become abundant. Pathways that seemed permanently blocked suddenly become accessible. Because when you align with that acceptance, the universe reconfigures itself around your choice. Previously stagnant energies begin circulating again. The ideal connections manifest. The perfect messages surface. The obstacles dissipate. This isn't supernatural. It's simply permission granted. You've allowed the miracle to materialize in your reality. That's the fundamental truth. Miracles aren't about receiving something unprecedented. They're about recognizing what's been orbiting your existence, waiting for your consciousness to expand enough to perceive it. The universe never imposes its gifts. It simply positions them within your reach, waiting for your awareness to elevate sufficiently to detect them. This new moon represents that crucial threshold, a divine intersection between possibility and manifestation, between your aspirations and what's finally prepared to meet you halfway. When unexpected opportunities cross your path in the approaching days, resist the urge to categorize them immediately. Don't reject them because they don't match your preconceptions. Take a moment, experience fully. Ask yourself, could this be the beginning of my answered prayer? Appearing differently because that's how miracles evaluate your intuition, by emerging in unexpected forms. Recognize that your acceptance isn't merely acquiescence, it's creation itself. Each time you choose to trust that subtle inner guidance instead of fear, the universe restructures the very fabric of your existence to align with that choice. If you're still watching, I extend my gratitude for your attention. If you found value in this content and desire more, please consider subscribing. Your support means everything. Share your personal experiences or insights in the comments section below. Until we meet again, stay well and subscribe for more enlightening content.